Hi guys, so we have this question on matrices which says find the value of k to satisfy the equation that we've been given. So the first thing we're going to do is, as we can see, we have three matrices. We're going to first multiply the first two matrices. So it's important to note that matrix multiplication is done row by column, and for the first matrix we only have one row. For the second matrix we have three rows and three columns. So the first row in the first matrix will multiply every column in the second matrix. So let's multiply the first row. So in short, we're saying this row here will multiply this column, as well as this one here. So let's start with first row times first column. So k times 1 should give us k. 1 times 1 should give us 1. So again, we're just going to be adding here. 1 times 0 will give us 0. Okay. So this is what we get. Let's go to the second column. So this first row times the second column, that is k times 1, we get a k again. 1 times 0, we get 0. Then we have 1 times 2, we get a positive 2. Okay, we're done with the second column. For the third column, we'll say k times 0, that is a 0. 1 times 2, we get a 2. And 1 times negative 3, we get a minus 3. Okay, so this is the matrix that we formed. So let's just simplify it. So this matrix will simplify and give us k plus 1 as the first part. The second part is simply k plus 2. And the last part is negative 1. Okay, so this is the product of the first two matrices. Now, this product of the first two matrices will multiply with the third matrix that we have there, which is k, 1, 1. So for this one, this row is multiplying this column. So that is k plus 1 times k. So we can have it as k plus 1 times k is as good as this. Okay, so k plus 1 times k, we get this. K plus 2 times 1. What we get is simply k plus 2. Okay, again we add. So negative 1 times 1 will give us negative 1. Okay, so it's important to note that the matrix that we have here is a 1 by 1. And all this is equal to 0. Now let's write this 0 as a matrix, like that. So this matrix is also a 1 by 1. Let's simplify what we have inside the brackets there. So k times k will give us k squared. So we have k squared. K times 1 will give us k. Here we have plus k, plus 2, minus 1. All this is equals to 0. We just form an equation by equating what we have inside the two matrices. So we can form a quadratic equation now. This quadratic equation will be k squared plus 2k plus 1, and all this is equals to 0. So right now it's just a matter of solving the quadratic equation. So we can say k is equals to negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac, and all this is over 2a. Okay, let's do the substitution. So k is equals to, the value of b is 2, so negative 2 plus or minus the square root of, remember b is 2, so 2 squared is 4, minus 4, a is 1, and c is also 1. Okay, so all this is over 2a. Since a is 1, it's over 2. So we can clearly say that k in this case is equals to negative 2 plus or minus, inside the square root there we have 4 minus 4, which is just the same as 0. So the square root of 0 is 0. All this is over 2. So negative 2 plus 0 over 2, negative 1. Negative 2 minus 0 over 2, negative 1. So in short, the value of k will be negative 2 over 2, and this is just equals to negative 1. Hence k is equals to negative 1. So this is your answer for the value of k. There we have it. Thank you very much.